Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Sorry, I had my mic muted. So, we are going to play a little more Ground of Aces. I watched a video from Blindflug Studios, which is the developers of this game, and they said that their player feedback is the most important thing they have going for them in designing this game. So, we're going to do player feedback. We want to see your feedback. So we're going to give them feedback. We're going to keep playing this game and continue on with our operations of protecting the British Empire from the Nazis regime. The Nazi, was it an empire? I don't know. Nazi fatherland, I guess is what it was. Protect them from tyranny. Not tyranny. It wasn't really tyranny. It was, wasn't really tyranny. It was aggression. Protect them from aggression. Expansionism, aggression. And the fascist dictator ways. It amazes me that people think they have to have power in this world. That they have to control everybody else. Like, what makes them so much better than the rest of us? You know, there are some people that are better than other people, just from their educational aspect, from their looks, from that kind of thing, but it doesn't make them, superior to somebody else just because of that. So, I think we'll just jump right in. I don't really have much more to say today. It's kind of a good Tuesday. Last night we had a really good stream. We brought in a new player to Jump Space, which was awesome. We had a great time playing Jump Space. Tonight we'll be doing Jump Space again. If I can get people together. I don't know if we'll be able to tonight. Maybe it'll just be Bob and I. But we're going to give it a shot. That's going to be at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. tonight. So here we go. We're going to stay on just normal speed here until I can remember what the hell I was doing. All right, looks like they're collecting a bunch of water. That's good. We've got some training modules going on over here. Now, nobody's training right now. We did have a couple of deaths. Oh, we had a third death? Francis Collins. Oh, wow. Do we have more deaths? I gotta go look at the... Oh, my God. Hubert Frost, Louis Anderson. I gotta make graves for them. Hubert Frost and Louis Anderson, field engineer. They must have got taken out during our battle. Francis Collins. Okay. So this was our first one that got taken out. So let's create. I'm sorry. I'm slacking here. Do some gravestones here for these guys. There we go. Oops, I should have done a shift. All right, there's a couple more gravestones. And we're looking at cement for that. And we have plenty of cement. Because I think this is cement now, right? Yeah, this is concrete. Concrete, cement, same difference. They should use the same names for stuff. Like they call it cement here, but then concrete here. Now, people are smart, but there are other people out there that don't quite understand if there is a difference between cement and concrete. So, just kind of a forethought for the developers. And that's all, tweaking the game after the fact. Oh, sorry. We go back to looking at them again. I want to get that. So as soon as they're done, are they going to go get the bodies now? Is that what they're going to do? I don't know. Let's see what they do. They're going to have breakfast. Okay, one sat down. All right, when he went to got metal. So when do these graves get filled? Oh. There's the body. There's the body. You know, the other thing we need to do is, there's one.
Bring out today!
It happens in war. Okay. So there's two kinds of grave sites, it looks like. So there is this one with the cross, which is this. Okay, and that's like an old school mourn for any crew, confidence 3, mood 10, energy 2. Confidence 3, 10, and 2. All right, so same thing. It's just one's a cross, one's a gravestone. So they need to make that look like a gravestone, because that looks, I mean, this looks like a cross, a very, very basic, simple cross. But to me, that's not a gravestone. A gravestone is like, you know, the concrete, you know what I'm saying? It's the concrete. All right, so I think we should put a flagpole over here. Should we put a small one over here for these guys? Just a British, maybe we'll put it over here. No, I kind of like it right in the middle there. I kind of like it right there. So let's put it right there. Let's put a flag there. Okay, this is ammunition. Ooh, how are we doing on ammunition? High caliber ammo. Ooh, we need more ammo. So what is this doing here? 60 bombs. Oh, I don't have it on repeat. That's why. Okay, so let's repeat this and let's repeat this. Get somebody over here. Make some more ammo before we run out. Damaged car. I wonder if I take these apart, do I get the parts for them? All right, somebody's in the link trainer there. Nobody's in the turret trainer. And oh, there is somebody in the navitrainer. Okay. So let's look at that again. We got, and there, that's going to bring out another navitrainer. I don't think we need another navigation trainer. So let's see what other, I think we should bring in the radio tower next. That takes up all 4 spots on this truck. Because we got a turret, we got a navi, we got a flight sim, radio engine trainer, we got bicycle. Oh, bombing simulator. Do we not have a bombing simulator? Oh, okay. So before we bring in the radio tower, let's bring in the bombing simulator. Let's do that instead. So bombing, where was that bombing simulator? Advanced bombing simulator. Okay, that brings in 2. I suppose we can bring in a couple extra exercise bikes, but I want to bring in some high caliber ammo and repair parts. I didn't look. Let's just bring in high caliber ammo. Two high caliber ammos. All right, the flag is now built. So now we have a flag. It's over the grave site. Yes. Okay. I wonder, I was looking at this going, wonder if I can do this. Where was that? Training. So we have this training over here. This is a second training area. All right, so we've got some exercise stuff going on here. Let's put in another one of these exercise racks right there. And these aren't being used. This is being used. Oh, leisure time now. And that is the navigation board. Wooden flight simulator. The shooting range is over there. All right. And there's the radial engine trainer and a bicycle. And I think I have one over here too. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, no, I don't. 007! Bond. James Bond.
Bond. James Bond.
Oh, look at that. My chat is not working again. All right, hold on. Let me undock my chat and bring it back in. And I'm talking about strictly not my chat in Twitch. There we go. My chat in OBS. Sometimes it doesn't like to work. How are you, my friend? How is the weather over there? And how are you faring in life? Hopefully life is good. All right, how are we doing on meals? We got 29 meals. We got 145 food. So we're looking good there. What is up with this? Okay, nothing. Oh, I gotta make sure all these, because I had some guys die. How many? I got 1 point. Make sure all this is up and manned. Okay, it is. And let's see, I have 14 guys there and 7 there, so I have 21 people, including pilots, and I've got lots of beds. Oh, to Czechoslovakia. Nice. And let's see, I think I did these in tens now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So there's 10, 20, 30, 40. So I got enough for 40 people now. So I'm getting up there in... this all looks good. I wonder if there's any more entertainment. I suppose I could do a rug. Tarp and camouflage. I got lots of tarp. And I've got camouflage. So this will give the effect... Oh, sleep! Affects sleep and chill in a 2-meter radius. Alright, well, let's rotate it. And let's put it like right there. That way when they sit in these chairs and chill, they're getting a chill bonus, I guess. Everybody's sleeping soundly. All right, what else we got here? What is this? Dartboard. I think we have a dartboard. Don't we have a dartboard? Yeah, we got a dartboard right there. And a clock. I think we need a clock. Time management affects assembly. Assemble. Affects assemble. Hangers. Curtains. That affects sleep. Curtains closed. Same. All right, here we go. A flagpole on the wall. It affects confidence. Well, let's put a flagpole on the wall here. And I think... Oh, I see how it affects it. I gotcha. So it affects it like that. Well... instills confidence in people. What the hell? Put it there. See, I don't know what the radius is for, if the radius actually makes a big difference. So is the weather any better in Czechoslovakia? For 3 weeks ago, you moved there. Okay, so the weather in Czechoslovakia is bad. It's, yeah, okay, I can understand that. I could believe that. All right, leisure time is up. Oh, did I decide on what to bring in? Yeah, bringing in the bombing simulator. Okay. So we're bringing in the bombing simulator. I don't have a toilet yet. I think I need to make a toilet. And I think I'm going to make the toilet right here next to this. I think I have to make a building. And I think we're going to do it out of concrete. Because everybody has to have a toilet, right? Herb dryer. Oh, do I have an herb dryer? I think I do. I don't remember where I put it, though. Maybe I don't have an herb dryer. Because that is Taylor's station. Taylor's. Everybody's eating. I got 2 cook stations going. That's garbage just sitting there. Pile of resources. Well, if that's the case, I think I'm going to put the herb dryer right there. I thought we had an herb dryer, but I'm not seeing one. Oh, it's got to be outdoors, too. Okay. Well, let's put the herb dryer right there, right next to the door, going in. Okay. And are we missing anything else? Herb dryer, boiler tank. I got one of those right there. Espionage radio, Taylor station, workbench. I don't have a metal. Well, I do have a metal press. That's out there doing the cement mixer, brick station. Yes, I got all of these. Saw station, indoor kitchen, field kitchen. Okay, so all of that is done. We've gotten all those pieces and parts. Fireplace. I don't have a fireplace yet. There's the toilet. All right, so we got to make a bathroom. Right? So I think we should make a bathroom right over here by the fuel tanks. So we have to build a building for it because I don't think... All right, what does it say about the bathroom? It's stinky and affects sleep. Okay, well, we definitely want it near the refuge then because the refuge causes stink also. So let's put it this way. There we go. There's the toilet. Let's build a building for it. Don't think we need a really big building. Probably something just like that. And walls. Just put a door in right here. Should we put a window in the back? I mean, it's kind of nice to have a window when you're sitting in the toilet. We'll put windows all the way around it. What the hell? We're all guys here. Oh, that window missed. Cancel that. There we go. There we go. All right, they're building a toilet now. What else can we build? Is there a toilet that affects the let's see, a shelf affects sleep. These affect sleep. +2 mood, +3 mood for shelves. Oh, interesting. All right, so where would I put? Oh, I can't. Oh, look at that. I'd have to put it. Okay, I didn't make room for shelves. So no big deal. No big deal. All right, but we got enough bed space here. Oh, do we not have a curtain there? All right, we got to put one curtain right there because we got a curtain there. Yeah, I need to put a curtain there. All right, so not sleeping, social. No, not social. Where the hell's the curtains? Wall. Yeah. Curtain open, curtain closed. It doesn't make any difference. Still the same amount of tarps, same mood. Still affects sleep. We're going to put it as curtain closed. Right there. There. Now we've got curtains everywhere. Yes. That one kind of screwed up, but that's all right. Okay. Oh, that was what I was going to look at. I was going to look at the gardening. Where's the terraforming? I thought there was a terraforming. Outdoor social sleeping, wall decorations, floor decorations, posters, training areas, runway. Terraforming. Change ground type. Okay. So if I do terraforming, how do I change the ground type? Change terrain. Thank you. Aha. Dirt, sand, concrete. Okay, so let's make that concrete, that make concrete. Those three concrete. Let's see how that looks once they get them done. Yeah, there we go. See, that kind of fills it out. Okay, let's finish making this pad. And then the dirt, we'll do terraforming. Change terrain to dirt. I think that's dirt. Well, maybe it's not dirt. I don't think it's sand, because sand would be a different color. Yeah, it just doesn't look like dirt. So you think that's, maybe it's tarmac? This color? I don't know what color that is. I don't know what that would be. Steel tarmac? No. It's not going to be tarmac. It can't be tarmac. I mean, I suppose it could be. Concrete road. Going down to tarmac. I don't know. I don't know, but that looks a little better. I don't like the dirt look, though. So I have to change that at some point. All right, let's see. We still got a ton of tarps. Next shipment in 1 day. Okay. So we're going to bring in the bombing simulator and more ammo. Okay. And what do we got for planes over here? We still got one here. And this guy, Thomas the pilot, he is an ace. All right. So can I just see all my... See, the problem is, and this is one of the things I don't like, is that I come down here to my pilots, and I can't see their stats. You know, here's where it tells you he's a gunner, he's a navigator, and then pilots. Oh, I guess I can click on it. Is there a hotkey for that? I don't know. Lewis. Okay, so I can do it that way. If they had a left and a right where you could go, you know, switch to the next pilot in line, next pilot in line, next pilot in line, that would be kind of cool. Lewis Hindrop, codenamed Hatchet. Current task, assemble. He's assembling something. That would be kind of a, you know, I mean, that's a oh, what do they call that? Quality of life change. That's a quality of life change, which isn't necessary. Oh, you got the toilet done. Now we got to put a roof on it. All right, and a roof. Go ahead and make a tarp roof. There we go. Now we got our toilet. There we go. That's a mood -1, but that's all right. How are we doing on maintenance on all these planes? So we got 100% health. 100% health. See, and I don't know that there's degradation. Exposed to... Oh, there is. Exposed to sky for 20... Okay, so let's do this. We have so much tarp. So much tarp. We're going to do a cheaty here. And we're going to put in walls right here on the corner of every one of these. We're going to make this a big-ass... So we're going to go here and here with a wall. Here and here. I don't know if I need a corner, but that's what we're going to do. And we're going to put one here, 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 here. Can do the same thing here. Oh, no. Cancel that. There we go. And go back to wall. Build, dude, wall. We're going to go to here. Because I've connected all these, I'm going to just make a big ass hanger. All the way down to here. Okay. We get all those built and yep. Well, I guess I got to do a separate one for this one because he's not tied in with anything. So building. Of course, I could put another one back here. So for right now, we're not gonna do this one because I don't know if I'm going to build more plane space back here. But I've got to get more victory points. Right now, I only have one. All right, let's go ahead and increase speed through the night. Our delivery shows up tomorrow. There it is. Confirm that delivery. Absolutely. Oh, nice. Is that Czechoslovakian Wi-Fi that you're at right now? I am doing fantastic, buddy. I really am. Life is good. Life as we know it anyway is good. I have no complaints whatsoever. The gaming's going good. The streams are good. People are friendly. My videos are being, positively identified, and which I think is great. All right, there we go. All right, now let's build this advanced bombing simulator. It needs to be placed indoors. All right, so let's put the bombing simulator here. Where is the front? Right there. Let's put it right there. How's the job over there in Czechoslovakia? I mean, is it good? Is it a better job, or is it just one of those jobs? Yeah, I'm over here for now, and then I head back later. I mean, I always enjoyed going to work because I met new people and stuff. That's why I enjoy streaming, because I meet people like you, which is, you know, fantastic. There we go. Now we're building a bombing simulator. Oh, there we go. That's a unique looking bombing simulator too. I think that's cool. A little map on the floor. All right. That's great. That is fantastic. The experience is always worth it. Trust me. As an engineer, and more or less as a self-taught engineer. I mean, yeah, I went into nuclear power, and I knew that in the Navy. That gave me the basics. I honestly believe that just gave me the basics of engineering. Even though my mechanical aptitude score is really high, it just, all the rest is self-taught. I just learned on my own, right? You get experience from doing a job. Well, that's all right. Exactly. The experience of volunteer work. Experience is the key. It is definitely the key. All right, Lawrence McCarthy leveled up in navigation. Isn't this a navigation thing? Okay. Well, let's change this. We're going to change the... Oh, I got to do missions. Okay. Well, once I get more missions. I haven't had any air missions lately. That's kind of scaring me. Okay. So these are done. And speaking of, there we go. So we got a factory bombing raid. So we're definitely going to bring our bomber, which is this one. That gives me a 42% chance. And then we'll bring in a couple of Hawkeyes. 50, 70% chance, 75. Every plane I have is only a 75% chance. Okay. Well, I just have to go with that. All right, factory bombing run. That's going to start here. Get these planes up and going. Some of them taking off from the long runway. See, and that's a shame that they have to go clear back out there. So I did the runway just backwards from the way it should be. Now that one took off from there. Oh, no, it's not. It's taxiing down and then taking off. So I did the runways just backwards. They should have gone the other direction. I wonder if there's a way of switching that. I don't think there is. It just, that bothers me. But whatever. I should put all the plane storage down here. But then the planes are so far away from the base, they got to run all the way down there just to get into the planes. And I had them all down here to be protected by the anti-aircraft guns. Because holy crap, can they send in some guns. All right, so let's go back to this. I want to change this out at least. I can't bring in the antenna yet. So I got to have 4 spots. So let's just hold off on that until I get 4 spots open up on that. And I guess I'm just kind of floating right now. I don't need to build anything else. I don't see anybody ever going to use the toilet either. I'm just saying. That should be a thing. You know, if they're standing around, they need to go, you know, use the toilet more often than they do. Okay, everybody's working. Oh, down here. Is this? Yeah, see, we got the ammo. See, I had that on repeat, so let's hold that off. What do we got? Low caliber ammo. We got a lot of high caliber ammo. We're up to 50 bombs. Okay. Low caliber ammo. We only got 10. This is low caliber ammo. Let's just make sure. Oh. All right, mission successful. Let's just make sure we always have that. We always have at least high caliber ammo. Let's make sure we should at least always have 200. Minimum of 200. That's minimum 50, even though I put 200 on there. $75 bombs. Okay. Medium bomber interception now. Ooh, what is this? Oh, -8 because of low caliber ammo. That's fine. Oh, didn't need to take that last guy. I need to take him? Yeah, all right. 97% chance. There we go. And we got two victory points, and we need 4, I think. And we need 3 to bring in another Hawkeye Hurricane. But I've got level 3. I can take level 3 planes now. But do I need a level 3 spot for the plane? I probably do. Level 3 parking spot. So where do we want to put that? We got to put that over here, I guess. Our first level 3 parking spot is going to be right here. All right, well, we'll get rid of all those. Let's go ahead and put the roofs on our hangars here. Hangar roof. Oh, shit. God damn it. That's what I did wrong. I did regular walls instead of these walls. See, I was trying to cheat the system. Okay. So I need to destroy these walls. All right, I screwed that up. Hey, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Don't put tent walls on a hangar. They're not big enough. All right, there we go. All right, these guys are clearing this area here. Cement, planks, and bricks. Do I have enough bricks? Yes, 50 bricks. Okay, that makes 1 parking spot. So I should increase the number of bricks I make to 100. So I can do 2 parking spots. There we go. Bricks, planks. Got 62. Always having 60. And do I have wood? I've got 3 wood, so I probably need to go chop some more wood down. Don't have a lot of wood left. So one thing, one resource that doesn't come back is the wood. So let's chop all those down. Low integrity resources. Low integrity resources? Some resources are not sheltered. Oh, that's just because I cleared the area there. Light bomber interception. All right. Well, health is 90. What is the middle health? That's integrity. That's health. Saying the health is at 100%. All right, 97. There we go. Oh, I sent up my bomber. I don't want to send up my bomber for a bomber interdiction. 89% health. There we go. Send up those 2 guys. So are these did they pull these down yet? No, not yet. All right, now they're working on it. All right. So now I go to my hangars. Build, hangar, floor, wall. I might have to have a floor in there too. Oop. Oh, shit. Okay, I lost. I didn't want to do that. Lost this whole parking spot here. There we go. Hangar, wall. Okay, now I have that there. Let's do a hangar roof. I think all I need is the walls to make the roof. Yeah. And I only needed one wall. I didn't need a whole corner there, so. That's fine. Got a couple of big hangars there. And is this being built yet? We're working on it still. Got the bricks in there. The cement shouldn't be a problem. And the planks shouldn't be a problem. So it's just a matter of getting it there. It's now leisure time. They're eating dinner. Now it's bedtime. Bedtime for Bonzo. And I think we want to build a level 3. I need 7 points for this Hampton Page Hadley, or do I do the short Sterling? Stealthiness, transport. Bombing is 50. Bombing is 60. That's a special. A Hawker Tempest. I don't think a Hawker Tempest. See, I wish it says, oh, it's a size 1 for a Hawker Tempest. Oh, it does say parking spot size 1. Okay. So what do these take? A 2. And that takes a 3. So this short Sterling takes a parking spot 3. But it has a huge crew. But man, the bombs, 6,400 pounds of bombs versus 1,800. So this is like the B-17 of the British Empire right here. Look at all that crew. What do we got? A crew of 6? I don't know, a crew of 7 with the pilot. All right, so that's what we'll bring in. We'll bring in the short Sterling. So I need 8. I need 8 victory points. Light fighter interdiction. There we go. We'll send that guy up. Provided these guys don't get shot down. And I think I'm going to change the sand runway out too. I have 272. I mean, there's nothing saying it can't be concrete. Right? I need 200 concrete and I have 272. Let's make it cement. Just because it looks cool. The sand blends right in with this whole sandy area. Right? That's got to be tarmac. That color has got to be tarmac. It's the only thing I can figure. Let's just try it. Right by the flagpole. There we go. Let's try this. Let's change this. Terraform this to tarmac. Now the flagpole, right in front of the flagpole. These two areas here. If they go dark, then if they go dark like this, then I'm going to do tarmac all the way around. Runway incomplete, more planes, yeah. So nothing special there. 4 days till our delivery. I could probably go set our delivery though. Yep, I can. We're going to bring in the antenna. I don't know what the antenna does for us, because it doesn't really say. It just says radio tower. Okay, radio tower does what? I don't know. We'll bring in a radio tower. Then I got to figure out where I'm going to put it, because my radio is right here, right? This is my espionage radio. So depending on how big it is, I may put it here and then tie it in with this espionage radio. All right. Large troop transport. Okay, we definitely want this guy. This guy can haul up to 20. And then 15 for this guy. There we go. There's a 97% chance. Working our way up to that big bomber. Because I have the spot done. Speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and create a hangar for this guy. For this big, of course, this is where all the big guys are going to be. So maybe I should hold off on the hangar yet. That's a lot of metal, and I'm out of metal. So I need to get the metal up and going. And for metal, just keep doing a repeat of 50. Metal's just produced. That's just a repeat of 360, so that's... We'll get both these going on metal here. And am I out of... what is this? This is machinery? Oh, right there. Requires metal. So I can't make machinery, but I have 154 machinery. So I could probably stop doing that. And there we go. We'll just make sure we have 45. Oh. Or, yeah. Yeah, 30. We got 30. Let's make sure we always have 50 machinery. All right, the runway's being concreted in there. There we go. We're just waiting on metal. We're due an air raid here any moment. I guarantee it. We're due an air raid. All right, we're doing more and more on the runway. That seems to be taking priority over. There we go. Another mission success. 1 victory point. I wish some of these missions paid out more victory points, but that's all right. That's 6. 6 victory points, and we need 8. Need 2 more missions, and then we can bring in our Sterling. Then we can do some bomber missions. I never did check our bomber crew. So pilot, gunner. So the pilot's an ace. Oh, there's the roof there. Oh, no. Yeah. Yes. No. No. The gunner. See, I told you. The gunner's an ace. Scramble the fighters. Don't know why I can't scramble that other one. Okay, looks like all the gun crews are manned. They all got ammo. See how big of a deal this is. Holy shit, they didn't shoot. I lost 1 plane and I only damaged 2 of theirs, and this is a huge, you got 2 bombers Okay, hopefully the guns can take them out. Dive bombers coming in. Oh! Alright, shut them all down. I didn't take any damage. That's fantastic. A calm supply drop. Let me wait till this is over. I got 9 hours on that. I did lose one plane, though. Judge!
Do you know who you are?
Ah, you're good, man.
I happen to be Buford T.
You're Buford T.
A
Justice.
distinguished officer of over 30 years seniority. One of the most highly respected law enforcement agents in the United States of America.
Why? Okay, there we go. This is a supply drop, so I probably want to send my bomber in. It's 37, 69, 89, 99. Yes, I thought you'd like it. Holy shit. 784 metal to make the hangar. 1,200 to make the hangar roof. Okay. That's a big ass hangar. That's a lot of metal, man. That's a lot of metal. You guys need to just, work your asses off making metal. All right. That's 7 points. I need 8 to bring in my page. Or, I'm sorry, my short Sterling. Yes. The big bomber. Right? Faster, faster. Work harder. They're working on it. They're working on it. Let's see. How much metal do I have now? 100. And as soon as it's made, it disappears. Yeah, right? Max still had a little hoarseness in his voice, but I won't hold that against him. Won't hold it against him. Purified water, we got plenty. Raw water, we got plenty. Fuel. How are we doing on fuel? 10, 10, and 9, and 9. Okay. Yeah, fuel's got 51. So we got extra fuel. I wonder if I should store fuel in with the ammunition over here. How are we doing on the ammunition? These are all base levels. Which is fine. That's high caliber is that, low caliber, okay. And bombs. Yeah, I think we're good there. All right, the runway's finally done, so I can stop, so more of these guys can concentrate on this stuff. Wondering if I should make another workbench for metal. All right, confirm delivery. Yes, we want the radio tower. There we go. They will deliver the radio tower today. Why is that not? Why is that not? Huh. All right, well, let's... No, it isn't. All right, so let's expand that. There. I don't know why that wasn't taken up in... So what do we got here? This is all advanced stuff. All except advanced and auxiliary except for... All right, what we probably need... And all this is what? That's the same. So this is all the basic materials. I still got room there. Okay, radio tower. Build the radio tower. All right, so it's not that big as like I thought it would be. So I think we're going to put the radio tower here. I can always move it, I guess. And I got that spot done. I need one more mission to get my big bomber in. Then I'll get a level 3 bomber. And I'll go in that spot there. Still got a lot of metal. A lot of metal left to go to build these hangar roofs. And they're making metal like crazy. So I'm thinking I should almost make one more metal bench. Oh, I got to do this. Simple medicine. Yeah, let's do simple medicine. Let's always have on hand, say, 10 meds. And then luxury goods. Always have on hand, I would say, no, let's just say 10. Now the problem is this takes herbs. Do I have herbs? I have 1 herb. Dangerous recon mission. There we go. Okay, I need to find more herbs. What do the herbs look like? I think herbs were over here somewhere. That's all wheat. Wild potatoes. Clay pits. Shit, I don't remember where the herbs were at. Were they over in here? A little bit better designation on what is what you can grab. Is this herbs? Herbs, berries. Spend all day looking for herbs. I don't know what the herbs look like. Wild beans. Wild beans. Wild beans. What the hell did herbs look like? Herbs. What are these? Tomatoes and berries. More berries. I know I have herbs. I picked them up before. Wild potatoes. I picked them up by accident, though, I think. Is it over in here? That's next to the barracks. So I didn't think they were that close to the barracks. Trees. Mushrooms. See, I think I did this last time I played this game. I didn't know what the herbs look like. And they're a bitch to find. Mission successful. All right. And there's our 8 for our bomber. So let's bring in my short Sterling. Where is it? It's flying in. See how big this plane is. There it is, right there. She's a big boy. This is the B-17 for the British Army. Or British Air Force Army. Yeah, baby. All right, there's our Sterling. That's our biggest plane to date right there. Still trying to find herbs. Goddamn herbs. See, I think it's still over in this area. These herbs? Wild potatoes. I already looked at those. Are they over here? There's a whole shit ton of mushrooms. Wild beans and mushrooms. Just give me one patch of herbs. So if that's the case, I may have to start bringing in... Is there medicine? Luxury goods. See, there's no medicine. You can't bring medicine in on the cargo truck. God damn. It's what a pain in the ass to find. Wild tomato, wild tomato. The fuck do herbs look like? Mushroom patch. All right. You know what? It is now time for Google. Google. Ground of Aces. Herbs. To get herbs in ground bases, players need to find herb seeds by harvesting wild plants on the map or by purchasing them from traders. What? So you just harvest wild plants and you get herbs? Look for small glowing plants. Glowing. Well, there's all sorts of glowing plants. I'm on the White Cliffs of Dover. Leisure time. Yeah, we're going to go slow paced until I find these freaking herbs, man. It did say you could plant the harvested or purchased herb seeds in designated zones. So I could grow them, but I do have herbs. I have one herb, but it's not an herb seed. All right, so let's go to harvest. Is there anything here? Nothing here is harvestable. Nothing there. See, so none of these plants are harvestable. Hello, Luca. Welcome in, first-time chatter. How are you, my friend? Do you play Ground of Aces? Because we're looking for herbs, and I don't know what the hell they look like. So we're scouring the map looking for herbs. Herb plants. I don't... It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, that's a clay pit. Yep, great. So what do the herb plants look like, Luca? I cannot find any. I know I picked them up because I have like one herb. Google's saying there's some herb seeds out there, but I haven't been able to find any seeds to plant them. Plus, I think when you go to your planting menu, I don't even see herbs as an option. See, all these plants, they need to be able to highlight it better. What the herbs look like. Herbs. Herbs or herbs? Data or data. Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. Oh my God. This is going to drive me bananas. I have been all around this map. Okay. So you harvest the plants and the herbs show up there. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Because it did say that. So let's harvest all that. Harvest that. Harvest that. We're going to harvest all these berries and stuff. Now, what is that? Wild potato. A wild potato. So there's some potatoes. All right, so let's see if we get any herbs out of this mess here. See, I thought I mean, that's what Google said. But yet I thought I found some plants that were just labeled as herbs. And I thought it was right here behind the barracks. I mean, I've got these here. But I just cannot find the herbs anymore. Berry bush, berry bush, berry bush. There's some wheat. But see, now when you come here and you look at this and you do seeds, I'd have to abort it. Well, here, let's just pause. Let's just make garden tile right there. And you do seeds. There's only grain, beans, tomato, and tomato. Tomato. There's no herbs. So let's cancel that. So what are these? Why don't these ever grow? What are these? Oh, I didn't label these as anything. Okay. Well, that's because I've got plenty of food already, right? These are... What's going on? There we go. Okay, no, it is. These are all grain. So, all right, well, we'll, here's a bunch of stuff here. Let's harvest all this. It's just going to give me a bunch more berries. I could have swore, Luca, that there was a bush that said herb on it. So, I don't know. All right. Let's take a look at these guys. Thomas Kavanaugh, and we got Victor O'Meara. These guys need to get, before I send them up, they need to get some training done. Yeah, you guys get in these trainers and the navigators, the bombers, and all sorts of training getting done for that new crew that just came in. And let's see how many people we got now. We got 13 and 14, so that's 27. And we have 10, 20, 30, 40 beds. So we've got plenty of beds. Completely out of victory points. Everybody's moving and shaking. I'm thinking I'm going to make another metal. I don't know. These guys are working pretty hard at doing their metal work. I hate to give them another one. But I could. All right, we'll just give them a chance. Okay, they're harvesting berries. I still only have one herb. Training facility bombing run. Ooh. Mission requires 4 bombs. Do I not have enough bombs? Low caliber ammo. All right, let's get that going. Am I out of high caliber ammo? High caliber ammo I have. Oh, they just didn't load high caliber ammo. All right, boys. One of your first missions here. Get in that plane. And they're off. Night mission, too. I'm still looking for the herbs. I know I saw an herb plant. Now, maybe they're only harvestable once. That is a possibility. Mission success. And it's still, even though it's a big thing. Oh, well. Oh, man, I had a lot of bombs I used up there. How many bombs? I got to increase the number of bombs I got. I got 63 bombs. Okay, I got 63 bombs. Yeah, thank you very much. I tried the new map. So I did the first one, the basic map, the one that you start with, and when the game first came out, that was the only base they had. This is the other one. It's like the White Cliffs of Dover. You've got this like huge cliff over here, right? So I'm calling it the White Cliffs of Dover. And then it's a lot of sand. The ground, right? And very few trees. So I took advantage of the fact that I can make cloth tarps out of nothing. You know, it's like metal. Metal and tarps are one of those two things that you just make them and they just appear, right? There's no resources being used for doing it. Oh, did my radio tower get built? Oh, look at that. Radio tower's built. All right, I don't know what it does for us. But I'm hoping that it does something like gives me better missions. Right? All right, let's check our meals. We got 57 meals. Still got lots of food, raw water, purified water, intel. We're all looking good on pretty much everything. Repair parts. Yeah, I've probably increased the number of repair parts I get since I have a big bomber now. And that's the repair parts. So let's increase that to, say, 75. We'll go 75. 75 repair parts. Oh, and that's on repeat. Let's just make sure we always have 75 on hand. We have 45 right now. So in order to make repair parts, I need metal, machinery, and electronics. Yeah, but I mean, so what does it do though? I mean, it's got to give you something, right? It's got a health factor, but it doesn't say what the radio tower does. Oh, medium fighter introduction. Shit. Medium fighter. Boom. Where's my other hurricane? Right there. That's a 96% chance. Let's go ahead and just use those. There we go. All right, looks like the pilots are getting trained up. Bomber and navigator. It's probably our new crew. Can I see these guys that are in there? No. Well, him I can. Aha, there he is. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, he didn't leave the training facility. That is Victor O'Meara. He's a he's a field engineer. Oh. Okay. Well, I have sirens down. You combine them with Sirens to warn you. 4 hours before a raid happens. Okay. All right. So do I need a siren next to the radio tower? Because I put my sirens next to my bunks. So the sphere of influence is getting as many beds as possible without being inside the... This whole influence area, the 5-meter radius, this is a safer sleep. Oh, wait, maybe there's a different siren? Let's see. Outdoors. I thought there was only the one siren. Siren on a pole. Barrel. Metal fence. Gravestones. Wind. Yep. Oh, I need to put a windsock over here for this guy. Okay. All right, there's... And these guys are out already. These guys are out on missions. I don't have enough fighters. And look at this huge group coming in. Oh, shit. I mean, sending these guys up was a waste of time. Those are bombers. So we'll send our one fighter up. I got to get more points. Yeah. Well, my guns are going to have to take them out. That's all there is to it. I got 3 guns. See what kind of damage this happens. All right, let's see. Close this down. Get a wider view. Let's see what direction they're coming from. Which gun is going to shoot first? Well, we got to wait till the scramble's over. Like my lone bipod, my biplane is going to go up and take on the Messerschmitt Focke-Wulf 109. Yeah, oops. I still need more metal for these guys, these things. I think I need to produce a couple more metal makers so I can get these hangars up faster. Hangar roof. Come on, anytime now. All right, mission successful. All right, there we go. Yep, I lost that guy. Kind of figured, but he damaged one fighter. All right. Oh man, that was a lot of machine gun bullets. Here come the bombers. All right, I took everything out. I didn't see any bomb damage. I did see machine guns firing. So did I lose anybody? Lose any crew members this time? No, I did not. Okay, good. 12, 14, that's, yeah, 27. That's what I had before. Okay, woo. So the artillery is placed very well. The anti-aircraft is placed really well. Oh man, heavy bomber, wow, they're really socking me to it with these things. Man, okay. Could lose up to 90. Well, I gotta send them up. Holy shit, that's only one heavy bomber interception. Yeah, that's not... I may have to let that one go past. Yeah. Short Sterling, 0% chance. 0% chance. So my only two fighters are these two, and that only gives me a 19% chance. I'm not going to send those up at all. I could bring in a bunch of pilots because I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 spots open. But, yeah, I'm just going to let that bomber interdiction. I know it sucks, and because I let it go by, I'm going to lose morale. But can't win them all, right? In war, you can't win them all. So I need to bring in another Typhoon. I'd like to bring in some like Tempests, because the Tempest is a pretty good fighter, I think. Okay, pilot 40, maneuverability 25. It's kind of an all-purpose. I think the Spitfire still 50 maneuverability. Mustang's only 40. Tempest is maneuverability is 25. Yeah. So see, it's still, for the bang for my buck, the Hurricane is by far the better fighter. The Spitfire is much better, don't get me wrong, but it's expensive at 5. But I may not have a choice here. I only have 2 victory points left after buying the big bomber. I just need more bomber missions. All right, I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna make another one. Not that. There. Make another workbench. Another metal workbench. I think we're going to put this... Yeah, I know. I'm going to put this puppy right along here. So I think... Not Taylor. Yeah, that doesn't go out there. All right, that's all right. That's all right. Let's just make another metals workbench. Workbench. I'm going to put it right here. And then another metal shelf. Right there. I think I'm actually going to do another workbench, another metals workbench. Here. Because that'll still cover it. Yep. So I'm just at short supply of metal. 4 days for delivery. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're the better fighter, right? I mean, and I get that. All right, let's just repeat that. Clear Sky Recon. Where is my biplane died. All right, so that's not the... Yeah, that is the best recon. Let's just send both of those guys up. Okay, I better bring in another biplane. Let's just bring in another pre-war biplane. So I got that one. Because the pre-war biplane could have done that recon. I wouldn't have had to send up two of them. And I think the one biplane can recon and do 100%. And it's bedtime for Bonzo. Next shipment's in 4 days. What do we got? I got everything out of here. So I'm thinking we're just going to bring in metal from here on. I need metal bad. Yeah. After I said it, Luke, I remembered. I remembered after I said it. That's why I was like, oh, I better bring in another biplane. All right, well, that's, it's time to train up another pilot, too, anyway. Maybe I'll bring in two. That way I got a couple of pilots. Bring in another one. I got the room for them. There we go. Couple of biplanes. We'll get those pilots trained up. I mean, I got two link operators. I got the other type over here for training. So... there we go. There's another mission. All right, that's 3. I'm going to bring in another Hurricane. Or should I wait for a Spitfire? I'm down to 2 Hurricanes. I'm going to bring another Hurricane. All right, there we go. All right, I've got two biplanes, 3 Hurricanes, and now we'll start saving up for Spitfires and try to get our Spitfires up and going. All right, I need to get this finished off. Come on, boys, eat your breakfast. Get back to work, God damn it. And all of these are manned, it looks like. There we go. Got a couple of pilots here on the little trainers. I should bring in another endurance. I should bring in another exercise bike, because both those racks are being used. Yeah, I think so too. For right now, until I can start saving up for the Spitfires. Let's go ahead and bring in, there we go. Bring in a couple more exercise, at least one more exercise bike. I only have 1. Let's bring in 2. There we go. Bring in metal and exercise bikes. Bombs, we got plenty of high caliber ammo, repair parts. Low caliber ammo, I don't have any. Why am I not producing any? Oh, because I'm out of metal. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I'm out of metal. Oh, I need to make one more grave marker. I want an empty one. Of course, that's... You do an empty one, and it's kind of like, why do we have an empty grave? Well, just in case somebody dies. Oop. Just in case somebody dies, there's an empty spot for you. You'll know where you go. Yeah, dig that hole, gravekeeper. All right. It also kind of shows me that, oh shit, somebody else died. Got shot down. All right, where? Oh, dude, my snooker table and my bar is gone. That's what those airplanes shot down. Do they still have a roof over everything? No. The roof is gone too. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's get back here. Let's build a roof. There we go. That'll give them something to do. Oh, of course, now it's nighttime. Oh yeah, no, I get on their stream almost every Sunday, and talk with them there. I actually put a suggestion into them about changing the names of the pilots and the crew, so I could change the names to people who are on my stream. So I really like to do that. I do that with U-Boat. It's one of the other games I play, and it's kind of nice because you come into the stream, I name a pilot after you, right? And then you can go see what the pilot did for his missions. You know, like maybe you're the pilot of this particular Hawk or Hurricane, and you go up on this mission, right? Or like you're this guy going up in the Gloucester, and you're going to go up and spot this artillery. It gives you, as somebody who's watching, a sense of worth being in the game and worth watching my stream, right? Because now this pilot's going to go up and we'll see if he survives. And that could be you. And I do that with U-Boat too. U-Boat, you don't have quite as big a chance of dying off as you do here in this game. Because in U-Boat, if they sink the U-Boat, you're all dead. Everybody's dead. And that only happened once in my U-Boat play. But I screwed up. I did not know that a ship that wasn't completely sunk could still use its guns. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I have a U-Boat captain's... I take that back. I apologize. I said it again. It's not a captain's hat. It is the first officer's hat. But it is a U-Boat captain's hat. Not a captain's hat. A first officer's hat. The captain's hat are white. Mine's black. But I like the black one because I can use the black one also as a U.S. Army or U.S. Navy cap also. I just put a new insignia on the front of it. It's like this hat right here. This could easily be changed over to a German infantry hat with a different type of logo on the front of the hat here. But this is a British RAF hat, more for ground crew. You know, you can see some of these guys. Some of these guys, I believe I see, let's see. Yeah, see them wearing it. They always wear them sideways, though. And I don't like the way it feels sideways. But that's the Brits for you, right? But I do that, you know, their hand salute. Yeah. All right, more metal. Repeat this. Get 100 going here. We'll do 150, 200. We'll do 200 and repeat it. All right, now I need somebody on this metals workshop. So Warrant Officer 2, Warrant Officer, yeah. But which is fine. You know, it's not a big deal. The hat is there just to represent. It was something I decided to do in my streams. I also, when I play Starship Troopers Extermination, I have an M3 tactical helmet. I also have a World War II M2 combat real steel helmet that I got for playing Hell Let Loose. But Hell Let Loose is so full of cheaters right now, I ain't playing it. Nope. And so when I play Broken Arrow, I've got my combat helmet, my modern day combat helmet. It's not real though. It's plastic. Because the weight is incredible. Your neck gets all wobbly and yeah. No, not fun. Not fun to wear. The real steel World War II helmet's bad enough. You know, it's like 8 pounds on your head. So, works your neck muscles. And I got out of the service a long time ago. I don't need to be physically fit anymore. I'm more physically fit when it comes to food. I'm a food connoisseur. All right, so how are our pilots doing here? We got 2 new pilots. Where are they at now? Pilot level 3. That's good. And this pilot is pilot level 2. Okay. So they're working on their skills. Gonna get a couple more bicycles out here. I suppose I could build another one of these endurance racks. Exercise rack. I don't want to put it there, but I will put it here. I'll build 2 more. Oh, yeah. See, I played airsoft for years. I had a crew. We went down and we... so there's a company that does... it's called Lion Claw. It's a huge operation. Like 300-400 people get together for airsoft down in California. And I brought a team of an entire squad from Montana. And we drove all the way down there. We took a motorhome one time. Other time we took a truck and trailer and set up a big wall tent. But we've gone down there and played airsoft a lot. And we play with Colonel Danny McKnight. He was the colonel that was the real Colonel Danny McKnight, retired, obviously. That was in Black Hawk Down in Fallujah. Or not Fallujah. Sorry. I'm thinking 2 different directions here. But anyway, him and his battalion first sergeant put it on, and Colonel McKnight plays the tan soldiers. His battalion first sergeant, Mad Max Mullins, he plays the forest camouflage. And then there's a Tiger Stripe brigade that bounces back and forth between the sides. So, if one side's losing, the Tiger Brigade, the Tiger Stripers, will go help them and get them back up to so it's really close. Because it's a weekend event. I mean, nothing would suck more than to get your ass kicked right from the beginning on an event you paid $300 to $400 for to go to, and you're getting your ass kicked first day and then all weekend long. So, smart man, he does it that way where yeah. Oh, well, yeah, but that's fine. I was that close to going to Europe, going to London, England, to enter into an airsoft tournament over there. So I was really, really close, because they like to do a lot of World War II reenactment stuff, and I was big time into that. I did a Vietnam one over here. It was called Operation Hackbow, but it got rained out. California flash floods happened and pushed us all out of the area, so it never happened. But we had AK-47s and VC hats and black PJs for running around as VC, but it got canceled, so we didn't play. But it would have been a lot of fun. You know, we were up there and then it started raining and they called a flash flood warning for the valley. And we were like, okay, we better leave. Hanger walls. I'm going to go ahead and put a hanger up here anyway. I don't like this thing unprotected. All right. Still short on metal. One day. Oh, nice. That would have been fun. That really would have. You know what? I'm going to get rid of one exercise bike and get more metal. That'll give me 300 metal. Metal's under miscellaneous. Metal. I should just do all metal. I really don't need the extra exercise bike. I'm going to. 400 metal. It's just going to eat it right up. It's just going to eat it right up. I got one hanger finally built. Oh, no. It's almost done. Almost done. And then this one's going to take 1,200. And I don't even have half yet. So, yeah, let's do that. 92% base morale. I like it. I like it. Everybody's happy and fat and wise. Nice. Nice. I like it. All right, there we go. We got all of that metal just came in. It's all going right towards that roof hanger. This will be where I'll have my Spitfires. This hanger's finally up. So that one's done. Yeah, we had one guy over here that he picked up MG42, real steel MG42. Okay, heavy fighter interception. Boom, boom, boom. Good. All right. Well, 76% chance. Sending up all of our fighters. Anyway, he bought a real steel MG42, had it shipped over here. What they did is they cut it into 3 parts. He welded them back together and hollowed them out, and then put the internal workings of a airsoft gun inside of it, and he ran around with a real steel looking MG42. Oh, you were in the Netherlands. Oh, doing the airsoft. Nice. Nice. I love it. Yeah, I would still love to play, but I got injured on the job. Well, I was on the job when I got injured, but I got a infection in my ankle, and now I can barely walk. So I'm retired. Nice. Now, is it fully operational or is it a replica? Nice. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That's 2. That's another point. Yeah, that's cool. All right. I can't make this roof, can I? No. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, there's the other hanger cover. All right, behind enemy line. What is this? Oh. Behind enemy lines drop. So what do I gotta have? I gotta have... Nice. Yeah, see, we'd have to have a special license over here for that. 90, 40, this one. Oh, that didn't add anything to it. That doesn't add anything to it. Shit. All right, 60 is the best I can do here. That sucks. I can have one more plane, but it doesn't matter what plane I take. It doesn't add to the per success rate here. Even though these are the higher with 20 for transport. So even with the highest 20, I still can't get another one. So 60's it. That's our 2 bombers. Hopefully, neither one of them will get shot down. Because they're freaking expensive, man. That's cool. I like the MG42. I mean, such a basic, simple machine gun. I mean, that's amazing. Makes a very distinctive sound when shooting at you. All right, look at all these metal workers going to town. Still way short on metal. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Need 1,024 there. Almost got this one done. Protogen, thank you so much for the follow, Luca. I appreciate it. That's actually me when I was in the Navy. My buddy took this video. That's somebody who's got some strength right there. And I'm bullshitting you. That's not me. I wish I could do that. I could have probably have done it when I was younger. When I was actually in the service, I probably could have done it. Oh, yeah. By all means. Definitely. Like I said, I get on their stream every Sunday. They do that. I think it's one of the executives for Blind Flug. But they do a stream, and I'm on their Discord. I just don't like to self-promote in somebody else's Discord. So, yeah. Dark Zero, yeah. But I don't like to self-promote. I feel it's kind of tacky, you know, because I don't want them to think that that's the reason I go to their Discord is to promote my stuff. I'm not there to do that. This is more for fun. I'm retired, okay? I have disability that comes in. My wife works for the state. She has a really good job. My son is a IT specialist, and he's got a good job. And so our household is taken care of. We have no wants or needs. I do this just for fun, although I do make money at it. I don't do it for the money. You know what I'm saying? I have now retired to the point where this is what I do for my job every day. I stream every day. So far, I've been streaming 7 days a week for like months now. But that's only because I also have a podcast for World of Warcraft. And we talk about our raid that I stream. I stream my raid on Friday and Saturday nights here in the U.S. And Tank Squad bombing run. My bombers aren't back yet, are they? Oh, yeah, they are. All right, so let's send this bomber and this bomber. And my next biggest bomber is one of the Gloucesters. There we go. So we'll send them in. Anyway, I have a World of Warcraft raid that I do on Friday and Saturday nights, and we talk about that on the podcast. And I've been doing the podcast for about 9 years now. I think I'm actually working on my 9th year. Over 8 years. And so I stream that on Friday and Saturdays. And then Sundays, I always do a multiplayer game with the gaming group that I'm involved with, which is the Mahula family. So we always do a multiplayer game on Sundays. We were doing it on Sundays and Wednesdays, but Wednesdays kind of, I had people, you know, they were off for a while, but now they're back to working, so Wednesdays aren't working out. So I'm just back to my normal single player games stream. I will be streaming double time these next few days as we picked up the game Jump Ship. Or it was Jump Ship, now it's Jump Space. we picked that game up, and that's multiplayer up to 4 people, and everybody seems to really enjoy that one. All right, we got 4 points now. Let's bring in another... one more point. I'm going to bring in Spitfires. I'm going to hang out for the Spitfires. We're going to keep doing runs and get our Spitfire up. We'll get one of these pilots to ace here. He's at 4. And the other one here is at 4. So as soon as they hit ace, then we'll move one of those 2 over to the new Spitfire. But I got one more victory point to get. But I appreciate you, though. I really appreciate you, Luca, for making that mention. Oh, yeah. See, now I'm not playing U-Boat until the new map comes out, and that's later on this year. Once that new map comes out, the India area, then I will pick U-Boat back up and start streaming it again. But for right now, I'm waiting. I'm more of a... I don't mind the German U-Boats, but I'm more of a Pacific theater, just because I'm actually a U.S. Navy sailor. 78. That didn't add much. Same thing there. 78, really? Wow. All right, well, I'll put the other Gloucester in here. Let's do another Hurricane. 76, that took it down. I think any of these Hurricanes are going to bring it down. Oh, there's an 80. Well, 80% chance. 32, 35. Do I have anything else? 32. That's another Hurricane. Let's take this one out and bring in this Hurricane here. Nope, that's 70. Let's put the Gloucester back. There we go. 80% chance. That's the best we can do. So, all right, this should be our mission to bring in our Spitfire. I had one before, but it got shot down. Can't believe he took off on that long runway. All right, that one's done. Now we just got this one left to do. And they're pounding away on the metal, that's for sure. Let's just do a quick check on all of our resources here. Make sure I have enough of everything. How are we doing on repair parts? We're doing good. High caliber ammo. That could be. I mean, you know, as a Navy guy, you know, we did our fair share of not making the U.S. look good, right? Not all of us. I mean, I didn't, but there were definitely people that I served with that were just like drunk assholes and making fools of themselves, and it was a shame, right? The total shame. All right, when is this shipment? In 4 days? I don't think I should make any more metal. So I should change that shipment. All right, so instead of metal, let's go ahead and we'll bring in an exercise bike. Bring in one of those. We do need some low caliber ammo. Have that brought in. Can always use more repair parts. I'm going to leave the metal. We'll just do that for right now. That's what I think we need. Fuel. Still looking good on fuel. Birthday mission. There we go. Okay, let's send in our... Should we send our big boy in? 95% chance. Let's send our big boy. Let's send all those guys out. Or do I send out my Bristol? See, that's 95. And if I send my Bristol, 96. We'll send to Bristol. He'll go out and do the birthday. Somebody here has a birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Maybe I'll get a birthday Giphy. Maybe somebody will do a gift for a birthday gift. Since we have a birthday mission coming up. Wink, wink. Well, yeah, I get that.
It's my birthday.
It's my birthday.
It's my birthday.
Oh, yeah. And you got the good one there, too, Judge. Woohoo. So you were listening. I wasn't sure if you were still here. We just sent off the birthday plane to go get the birthday. What does that say? Next mission pending. Yeah. Just sent the plane off for the birthday present. Go get it. There it is. The birthday mission. Yoo-hoo. Oh. I appreciate you, Judge. Yep. Well, that's all right. You just made some British RAF ground crew. Well, it might have been a pilot, I suppose. His birthday wish. So. So yeah, that's one of my things that I do here, Luca, is if you donate bits to me from 10 cents all the way up to $50, you get to see a different Giphy girl each time you donate. Now, sometimes they're random. So sometimes you may, do a 10-cent Giphy and then you do another 10-cent Giphy and it's the same one. But if you do a third one, it's most likely going to be one of like three. One of three different Giphy girls for the 10-cent Giphies for the 10-cent bit donation. So that's the way I make my money to buy new games. Like, for instance, this one. And then I just picked up Jump Space. And I picked up... what is the name of that other one? Hold on. Let me drop this down to normal speed. While I kick over. The other one I picked up is called Carrier Battles 4, Guadalcanal, Pacific War, Naval Warfare. Whew, it's a mouthful. It's actually an Avalon Hill from Avalon Studios, Avalon Electronic Studios, I think is what it's called. It looks like a board game. Like the old Avalon Hill board games. Got your little cardboard counters. It's fun, though. I know, right? I mean, that's a mouthful.
Look what I got. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
Yeah, I've looked at that one too. I'm not a big fan of Call to Arms. I do watch them being played. I think I have one. No, not Call to Arms. That's not what I have. I have what's it called? Call of Duty. Now that's a first-person shooter, but I've got Call of Duty games. Jesus, what else do I have? I got a ton of games here, dude. I just do a variety of shit. Like I just got done doing No Man's Sky because they came out with their new patch, ran that out into the ground. Now there's nothing left to do on No Man's Sky, so I switched over. I played Schedule 1, which is a drug dealing game. I have Scramble, Battle of Britain. I have not streamed that yet, but there's just not enough in the game right now for streaming. There's basic combat, and it's basically always the same. It's 2 or 3 your planes against 2 or 3 of their planes. So it's okay, but I've been playing it, just not streaming it. Tank Squad's another good one. I like that one, but there again, we're waiting on more content. Geez, what else? I have tons of games. I have actually 278 games that are mine, and then I share 175 games with my son and daughter that are shareable games, you know, the family share. So yeah, I have access to a ton of games. And I love them all. I like playing them all. So where are we at on this hangar now? Okay, 400 out of 1,000. Let's go ahead and speed up because they're eating right now. Eating and relax. Oh yeah, the snooker table and shit. Okay, I gotta put that back. The airplane. Oh, did we get the? Did we finally get the roof on? Yes. All right. So let's get our snooker table is gone. Our bar is gone. They destroyed all the liquor and all the bar stools. Those Nazi bastards. Can't believe them. All right, where is it at? Social. All right, let's get the bar. Put the bar back. There we go. Couple of bar stools now. There we go. Where's my liquor cabinet? Liquor cabinet. There we go. And the snooker table. Where's the snooker table? Is that last one? Yes. Snooker table. We had it right there. And I think I'm going to put down another medium table. There's a few more chairs. Oh, I should probably do a full-size table. Rainy recon mission. Okay, I need another table just for... All right, rainy recon. That'll be this guy, 88, and this guy, boom, 99. There we go. Oh, and I have 6. Okay. Well, when that guy comes back... what the hell? No, when he comes back, I'll bring in the Spitfire. No, because I might get attacked. Let's bring in a Spitfire. All right, and I got the table. Now I need to do the chairs around this. All right, there we go. Now each one of those can handle 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 36 chairs for eating. The bar's back. The piano's good. There was something else back there, I think. The guitar, the piano. What else was in there? Planning boards over here. Comfy chairs. Was it the gramophone or the jukebox? Maybe it took out my jukebox too. Jeez. Sorry guys, my wife is texting. See, I think the clock is one of the things that I don't have on the wall yet. And what's the clock do for me? Assembly. Oh, no, wait. Is that a clock? No. I'm going to put a clock there. Hangers. What are hangers? Hangers are what? Like clothes hangers? Oh, hangers just to hang shit on. Oh, well, shit. That's just decoration, though. What's that tank? 3 planks? Why would I want to spend planks on that? Doesn't do anything for me. All right, I think I got my gramophone got taken out, too. So we're going to put that back. So I had a gramophone or I got a jukebox. Jukebox is 10 mood, gramophone is 10 mood. I don't want to put it too close to there. That's what it was. So let's put the jukebox there or there. No, that's where I got the guitar. Let's put the there. And the gramophone we'll put over here. There we go. Okay, 2 more days till shipment. There we go. There's another. Oh, we got our Spitfire in, right? Where's our Spitfire at? I need a better pilot. Because this is going to be a shit pilot. Yep. All right, so let's get one of these guys. William, he's not an ace yet. This guy is John Ingle. He's not an ace yet either, but he's closer. There we go. William Hunt is going to take over the Spitfire. William Hunt. Where's the Spitfire? Spitfire, William Hunt is going to there. And then one of these guys. I don't remember which one was which. One of these guys had 5. Who's this? William Prickett. William Prickett. I can't look at him that way. Can't look at him that way either. Okay, Jay doesn't have anybody in him. So William Prickett. I'm going to send William Prickett to Jay. Upgrade his plane. And then this guy doesn't have a pilot. He'll be the new guy. And that's Brian Williams. There we go. He's the 4. Okay. So I should change William Prickett out for this guy. John Ingle, because he's a 5. All right, let's do that. Change John Ingle out. For William Prickett. No. William Prickett. So I want John Ingle. John Ingle will be the pilot here. And William Prickett will be the pilot there. There we go. All right, now I've got good pilots everywhere. Hawker Hurricane. Yep, John Ingle's a 5. Not very good on endurance and stuff, but he'll get better. All right, so what do we got going on down here? We got, yep, kind of figured. All right, let's see how this new Spitfire goes. Scramble to Hurricanes. Spitfires might as well scramble to Gloucesters. Try to get them all up in the air. Come on, get that Spitfire in the air. God damn it, why is it always the last one? Get that Spitfire in the air. Did he make it in time? If I lose my Spitfire, I'm going to be pissed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
Oh, here we go. Shot down the 2 fighters. Woo! Oh, I lost. What the hell did I lose? I lost 1. God damn it. That was F. Is that an F? I don't know. I can't read it. I think it was one of the biplanes. What the hell is he shooting at? Oh, there was still a plane to go. I didn't lose my Spitfire. There's 1 Hawker Hurricane. There's a second one. There's a third one. There's one of my Gloucesters, so I lost a Gloucester. That's sad because, and it was William Prickett. I'm sorry, guys. I'm glad I moved him around, though. Glad I moved him around.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Big Mac, Whopper.
I found that on the internet, and that makes me giggle every time. Just makes me giggle every time I hear it. Because that's one of my favorite songs. What do you do with a drunken sailor? Oh, I was going to put a air thing up over here. Outside, outdoors. Where's it at? Where's it at? Right there. The wind. Yes, that's what I want. Can't put it there. I'll put it there. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't leave a space. God damn it. Oh well. I didn't leave a space on that side. I can't change it. Can't change it to a level 4. Tarmac would change it to a level 4. And what's the advantage of a level 4? What do I got coming in for that? Level 4 planes would be the Avro Lancaster, another bomber. And this is a specialty. The B-17, that's the one I'm working towards. 12 victory points, holy shit. And that's the level 5. So let's see what it's going to take to make this level. Oh, that's right. It was only going to take 1. There we go. So I made this runway just 1 shy of 4. But then I have to change the whole thing to tarmac, which I'd need 400 water and 400... is that concrete? Yeah, 400 cement. So I can't do that yet. But we'll go ahead and make those 4. So I got to have more cement. What do we got? The repeat? Okay, let's just do that. Oh, that's bricks. Don't need bricks. I need cement. Let's repeat the... Oh, no. That's 150 cement. Repeat 150 cement. Okay, so what does it take to make the cement? Sand and water. And I'm almost out of sand. All right, so let's collect sand. And I got lots of sand, man. I'm living in like a sand castle here. All right, where's more sand? Over here, over here, over here. I got sand. I got sand in my sand. There we go. Collect a bunch more sand. Sand, sand everywhere. Even in your underwear. How are we doing on purified water? Good. Raw water. I'm going to need more water. I think. Isn't that what I need for cement, water, and... yeah, one raw water and 10 sand. So... I think there's more sand over here. Yeah, there's more water. Did we ever find any more herbs? See, we didn't. I don't... The herbs are pissing me off. I'm just saying. The herbs are pissing me off. Oh, what is this? I didn't come all the way over here. What is this? Mushrooms growing in these tents? These used to be toilets? Is that what this was? Interesting. What is actually in this forest? Nothing but a bunch of trees. Nothing but a bunch of trees in the forest. Some clay. A little bit of clay. All right, well, we're good enough. Let's see, food. I've got lots of food. Lots of food. So I don't need to collect all that. There's bricks. I don't know if I take these apart, if I destroy them, if I harvest them. Maybe. I know in the cars, you come over here to the cars, and it says it's a damaged car, 60 points of metal. So can I harvest that metal? Yes, I can. All right, well, let's harvest the cars. Get them out of here. Another 120 metal I didn't have before. Wild tomatoes. Let's go ahead and harvest all those. See if it gets more herbs out of it. Let's see, do I have medicine yet? Meds. No, meals. So yeah, no meds yet. Simple medicine. Yeah, see, I need herbs. Same way with the luxury goods. I have 9 luxury goods, though. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, if I were to get herbs from harvesting stuff, I didn't get any herbs from harvesting all that other stuff. Berry bushes. All right, Luca. Hey, thanks so much for jumping on the stream, buddy. And thanks for following me. I really appreciate it. I will be back on again 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Pretty much every day of the week, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard, whatever that converts to wherever you're at. I'll leave that up to you to do that conversion. But yeah, thank you so much. Get a good night's sleep, buddy. Sayonara. The herbs are kicking my ass. Okay. Yeah, because right now it is 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. So I started about 2.5 hours ago. So whatever that works out for you, 2.5 hours before now. But I appreciate it. Thanks for jumping in, buddy. And welcome to the stream. Small troop transport. There we go. Well, we like troop transports. This guy, definitely. And this guy. Oh, that only makes him 83. See, that's 88. And that was a smaller number. See, that only makes it 88. That didn't change it at all. All right, what about this Hurricane? That changes it to 90. So that upgraded it by 2. Spitfire, 92. There we go. Those 3 good ones to take. So I'm not quite getting how this works. 96 to 120 combined. See, I should, because this is transport, 40 to 40, 10 of 10. I mean, this should give me quite a bit, this Bristol. And it takes me down 1. 92 didn't change anything for that Hawker. And all these Hawker Hurricanes are the same. Oh no, this one's 15. But that didn't change anything. All right, so we're just going to go with that. No sense sending up planes I don't need to send up. So I have to figure out how that works. And they started working on this. Level 4 airplanes, and once I do, I can get in the Avro Lancaster. It's another bomber. Let's see, where's the bomb? Okay, transport 70. Maneuverability. Bombing is 80, okay. But compared to the Sterling, bombing's 50, transport's 80. Transport's 80, transport's 70. So this carries a bigger bomb load. So better for bombing missions. I don't know that I need another big ass bomber for right now. Oh, I got my roof done there? Oh, nice. Okay. So all the metal's done now. Successful. 3. Okay, I'm going to wait until I get 5. I'm going to start phasing in the Spitfires. So let's turn the roofs back off. Everything's got a roof over it now. And I hate taking all this stuff out to build. What is this? Sand. Oh, that's cement. Just cement laying around outside. Nice, guys. Yeah, pick that shit back up. Take it out here. Get this runway done. All right, so metal now. I've got 116. All right, back to low caliber ammo. I got enough low caliber ammo. High caliber ammo is this at 200, minimum of 200. Pilot competition. Oh. All right, so the Spitfire has the highest maneuverability here. So we should send it. And that would be an 83% chance. Go get him, William Hurt. Yeah, buddy. He's our pilot. There he is, taking off on his Spitfire. The Spitfire and the Hurricanes, there's not a lot of difference between the two planes when you look at them. I mean, this has got, what did they call that? The rounded wings versus the straight off. This is supposed to give it better maneuverability. And of course, it's got a stubbier nose than the Spitfire did. What's this pilot at now? 3. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get more bicycles, I think. So we got, how many days? 6 days. Oh, so I just got my, not crew. So bicycle and ammo, that's low caliber. And I've got 5,000 low caliber. So I'm going to bring in high caliber ammo. Don't need low. Bombs I'm still good on because I'm making plenty of metal. There we go. Another successful mission. That's 4. One more to bring in another Spitfire. One more for another Spitfire. And that doesn't, those guys don't have hangars over them, do they? No. I need to build hangars here. All right, well, let's do that. Let's just do that. So I need to do hangars, hangar walls. I think the reason I didn't is I was going to see if I wanted to add a third one out that way, but I think I'm good with just this. I'm glad I got this one built. Protect that guy. I'm sure it protects him in some way. Then I think I'll put another gun emplacement out here. Just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that would be a good spot for a gun emplacement. So that might be even a better headquarters. We'll see. I think gun emplacement is 3. But it also requires 5 more people. 3 for the gun, 2 for the searchlight. And I don't know if I have enough. I have 14. Oh man, I'm missing one guy. Urgent ground support. All right, ground support. Looks like definitely a Spitfire. A bomber, 87, there you go. And this bomber takes it to 99. Okay, we'll start that one off. That'll be enough for another Spitfire. You know what I'm going to put, since these guys walking around quite a bit, let's put a doorway here for them. Probably there also. I don't see a lot of people coming through there, but we're going to put a door in anyway. There we go. Gives us enough for another Spitfire. And that's done. So let's go to hangars. Let's put a roof on this hangar. Two Spitfires. All right, so now this Spitfire, because he's the new pilot. Oh, no, that's John Eagle. That's the old Spitfire. This the new Spitfire? William Hurt. Is that not the Spitfire? Oh, here. There it is. There's the new Spitfire. The U. The new pilot. Yeah, he's Young new pilot. He doesn't get the Spitfire. How's this guy? Where's he at? 4 and 1. Ace and 4. Roger Reed. Okay, so not Roderick. So this guy here, Louis Hindrup, he is going to get the new Spitfire. That's this one. So Luis. Where's Luis? Luis, right there. Luis. And then George is going to get this Hawker Hurricane. No, George is the new guy. So this guy, Brian Williams, is going to get this Hawker Hurricane. Brian Williams. There. And then this pre-war will go to George. Because George is the least qualified pilot right now. Right? George? Yes. Least qualified pilot gets the slower plane. All right, there we go. Got a level 2 parking spot left open. Level 2, that's not what I wanted. Level 2 spot. It takes a level 1 spot. What would take a level 2 spot? Another bomber, another short Sterling. Is that a 2? That's a 3. Oh, that would be another Bristol. Bristol's a 2. What about the Beaufighter? That's a 2. And it's more of a fighter. It's more of a multi-role. So for 4, I could bring in a twin engine. Fighting power. I mean, I just don't see the point. Typhoon. That's a parking spot 1. I mean, as soon as I'm going to replace the Spitfires with all the Hurricanes. But as soon as I get another spot, or get close to getting another Hurricane, or a Spitfire, I'm sorry. As soon as I get close to getting another Spitfire, I'll get rid of this last Gloucester. And the worst pilot, which would be the new pilot coming in. Urgent Squadron Support. So it looks like the Spitfire, Bomber, and the Spitfire for 99. 81 there. If I take in a Hurricane, 99. I'd rather do that than send my Bomber in. So 2 Spitfires and a Hurricane. All right, Judge, you have a wonderful day, my friend. Have a wonderful evening. Hey, are you going to want to play some Jump Space tonight? Of course, there's a scramble. After I sent my fighters up. We're going to go at 8 o'clock Eastern time. If I can get enough people together. Victory. Okay, they destroyed 1 plane. Holy shit and Shinola. What the hell? Look at all that shit I gotta intercept. What is going on with these massive attacks? Damn it! Bastards! You bastards, you! You killed all of our barracks! They came in with a concentrated attack. Yeah. All right, we got a lot of work ahead of us. Oh, man, guys. All right, well. We got to rebuild the barracks. Doesn't look like they got as many beds as I thought. They definitely got the roof. I think this was a wood roof. So that's why with the wood roof, wood roof. So this looks like all cloth. All right, we'll probably stop on the cement. Medium bomber interdiction. All right, where are my Spitfires? There's one. There's 2. 98. Let's just send up the 2 Spitfires. I may have to spend my victory points on people. Because I technically need 5 per group. And my regular crew, I have 14. So I'm missing 1 crewman to man. I think I'm using a pilot or one of these guys. So I've got 1 victory point right now. I'm going to hire a guy. Oh man, he sucks for 55 for another cook. But I can change him. I'll hold off on hiring a crew member yet. So I have 2 cooks now, I believe. Let me just double check. 1 cook there. Oh, I only got 1 cook? Is that what happened? My other cook died? Okay, so one of my cooks died. All right, I need to get my cook. So, whoop. I'm going to hire that cook. Medic cook, he had the highest morale anyway. All right. Okay. Now I have 2 cooks. Got to keep my food up. I mean, I got 51 meals, but, you know. Okay, look at the seeds now. I got grain, potato, and tomato. I still don't have any. Yeah, no luxury goods. High caliber ammo. I don't need any more metal. So let's bring in luxury goods for one of the metals. Got 1 exercise bike coming in. Well, for right now, let's confirm that. And what does the exercise bike do? I mean, there's always somebody on it. So, you know, that's, I only got 3 guys working on those. And that is the exercise rack. Did I ever make a bomb timing bench? I don't know if I ever did. Okay. Or it got taken out. Okay. Do we have a spot for everybody to sleep? Yes, because I got 1 extra bed. All right, so now I just need to make more beds and floor and all that. All right, so while they're sleeping, I'm going to rebuild this floor. Let's see. Roof-wise, what do I have? Okay, so let's make all this one big building here. Okay. Need to do wall here now. See if this works. And a wall here. Oh no, I need, yeah, let's put wall there. All right, now I've got this air raid siren on the inside. So we're going to see what happens here when I put a roof on. I may have to move that. But while I'm here, let's go ahead and do the beds. Beds. And let's see. That's that. And sleeping. So this one is mood of 3. Requires more planks, though. That takes up more space. Behind enemy lines, drop. So bomber and bomber. Nope. All right, so the short Sterling gives me 60. That stays the same. Stays the same. Stays the same. Same. That stays the same. Gloucester stays the same. So nothing I put on here will change it from 60. So this one, the Bristol, is 59. But this bomber, short Sterling, is 60. But then no other combination will help it out. So there's no point in sending them.
No, drop it. No. Go put it away.
All right, well, we'll just send them.
Okay, I'm walking away. You're not doing nothing.
Oh, I didn't make beds in there.
No. You have your chance. You're gonna have to wait until I'm done.
Crew of 15, 16 airmen. Okay, that's up already, so let's go ahead and put a roof. See if we can, whoop, roof, tarp. Can't do it that way. So we will do roof. All right, and I got to get another. Can't believe those two guns did not take out those bombers that came down. Is what it is, I guess. Well, that was successful. 60% chance. What does that mean? Health and integrity. Okay. So we need to work on this plane. All right. So there's a poster for the aircraft repair airplane. Ooh. Okay, exercise bike, luxury goods, high caliber ammo, and metal. Do I need the metal? I don't think so. Let's put down another exercise bike and replace the metal. I don't know how the posters work. It just doesn't make any sense. Urgent ground support. All right, so these are looking for Spitfire. Spitfire. There we go. 96. Okay, looks like everything's built back up. And the air raid siren is inside. So, that's funny. Let's see if I can place another air raid siren, because it says specifically outdoors. Where is that siren? Right there. Yeah, I can't place it inside, but I can build it and then encompass it. So developers, that's something you need to look at. Go ahead and put one out here. Oh, there we go. We got a exercise bike. We're going to give it a little space. Not quite sure what this exercise is. Is it pull-ups? Is that what they're trying to do, or is it a hanging thing? I don't know. Not quite sure. Another mission down. I got enough to get another Hurricane, but I'm going to wait and do Spitfires. That was our plan. We got one more exercise bike to build. I think we'll put this one here. Fully reloaded. Okay, now next shipment's in 6 days. I definitely don't want another exercise bike. I think another, I can't take that yet. Let's go ahead and get another searchlight in. All right, let's check all our stuff out. Tarp's getting down there, good. Food, raw, let's see. Food, 143 meals. We're running out of meals. Why? Am I short a cook again? No, he's cooking. 40 meals. He's cooking 50 meals. Let's make this one cooking 50 meals also. There we go. Why are there bombs in here? Oh shit. Am I full up over here? I am. Okay, we need to make more storage for bombs. So, let's extend this. There. Expand. There we go. I'm going to make another one over here, I think. I didn't know you could do that. Rainy day recon, right there. Oh man, that's the only guy? Okay, well, we'll send out a hurricane with him too. Pilot competition. All right, send out one of the Spitfires. Let's send out Louis. He's our best pilot. Hopefully I don't lose him. Lots of empty beds here, which is fine. I think we need to throw some rugs down. It's more energy for sleeping. Isn't that like luxury goods? Oh, camouflage. Another successful mission. There we go. We got time for another Spitfire coming in. We got room for one. Oh, maybe not. We don't have room for Spitfire, do we? Requires a level 1 landing strip. Do I have one of those? I don't. I don't have a level 1 landing strip anywhere. I've got a level 2. Well, that's not even a level 2. What the hell is this? Did I lose that landing spot? I might have. Okay. All right, well, we're going to put a landing spot in there. I didn't know I lost it. Whoop. Level 1 landing spot. $40 planks. I don't have any wood, so no planks. Okay, let's cut down these trees right here. Heavy bomber interception. Okay, Spitfire. Spitfire. Ooh. Hawker Hurricane, 1%. 0. Wow. Spitfire. Spitfire, that's a 32% chance. Hurricane, 54. 66. 74. 97. There we go. All the fighters going up. Except the Gloucester. He's still the worst pilot, right? Well, he's getting better. He's training. Be completed tomorrow. All right, let's take a look. Headquarters, we got 3 days coming in. Do the gun or the spotlight? We'll do the spotlight first. Oh, wait a sec. I still had a bicycle there. I don't want a bicycle. So, no bicycle. Let's go ahead and bring in high caliber ammo, I guess. It's always a good one. How much high caliber ammo do we have? 2,800. That's all right. Better have the high quality than the low quality. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to kill the low quality. I'm going to do nothing but high quality. So low quality is this one. Let's kill that one. Medium fighter interception. Okay. Spitfire. Spitfire. There we go. 2 Spitfires. That'll take care of it. As soon as this is done, we'll go ahead and bring in another Spitfire and swap them out for this pilot. Okay, there we go. And now we want another Spitfire. George Gallagher. As soon as George Gallagher comes in. Okay, there we go. George Gallagher, you're going to get replaced by... I need another ace pilot, though. Okay, he's an A4. This guy, A3. This guy, John, oh, he's in a Hurricane, yeah. Oh, he's only an A3? John Ingle? Okay, well, this guy's an A4. All right, so let's take him. He's got better endurance. So Roderick Reed is going to take over this plane, H. Roderick Reed. Right there. Goes into that Spitfire. And then we'll have a empty plane. Yeah, here. But we're going to move George into this, right? Because George is a better pilot than... Because this George Gallagher just came in. Yeah, so George Gallagher is not going to be anything. But he is at least a 5. So he's close. All right. So let's get rid of, let's put George in here. George Gallagher, yeah, in there. Oh no, we want George Cathcart, shit. Where's George Gallagher? Right there. Okay, so we want George. We want Cathcart. Or Coulthard. Coulthard. George Coulthard. And in here we want George Gallagher. Now, is that correct? Because George Gallagher should be the shittier pilot. Yeah. And then George Gallagher, we're going to get rid... Oh, we should keep this Gloucester. Just for the rainy day stuff. We'll hang on to him for now. Yep, I'll hang on to him for now. Okay, metal-wise, I think I'm going to cut down on the metal now. So instead of repeating, just call it good. Everybody's on their exercise bikes, so getting that endurance up. So maybe it's not a bad idea to bring in another exercise bike or two. I mean, all 4 of them are being used. 2 of the other ones. What do we got coming in? Luxury goods and ammo. High caliber ammo. I've got 2,700 rounds of high caliber ammo. Let's go ahead and bring in another exercise bike. Not for another 3 days, but... And what about luxury goods? I got 30. 29 luxury goods right now, so should be good on that. Oh, that was the other thing that got taken away. All right, let's put another rug in there. It says it affects sleep and chill. Mission successful. Gives us 2 in there now. All right, we're looking good, guys. We're looking really good. And I'm impressed. Our Air Force is doing really well fuel-wise. Fuel-wise, we're looking good with 3 tanks. Always have plenty of fuel. Repair parts are looking good. Bombs, ammo, high caliber ammo. Aha, see? Just scramble. All right. We're going to send up everything. Hawker Hurricanes, Spitfires. Hell, we'll even send up this guy. Everything but the bombers. I just got done repairing the damn base. I don't think they're all going to get up in time. Well, maybe. Okay, shot down 3 of their planes. I didn't lose any of mine. Damaged 2 others. Now it's up to the AT-AT guns. Take out the rest. Come on, get that bombers. I like the bombers disappearing. Here comes 2 more, and they're done. Okay, I like that. I think I just need to get another gun over here somewhere, because it just isn't protected enough from that direction. This direction seems fine. You know, because that direction comes right out to here. So I got all this distance before they get there. So when they come in from that direction, they're getting the shit shot out of them. When they come out from this direction... Oops. Yeah, they got all this way, but yet, you know, that's where a lot of that stuff is at. But this side over here doesn't have a lot. So if I put another gun like in here, or move this one. Maybe I should move this one. Of course, that helps with that defense there. Maybe we move this one out here, get another gun and put it here. Yeah, right at the, like, at the end of the runway. Can I move this? Construction blocked. Oh. So can I move it to, like, here? So I think it would be better there. Alright, now I'm going to get another gun and put it here. So what do I got coming in? A searchlight. I think I should get a gun instead. Searchlight's fine, but... need another gun. I'm going to have to hire a couple more people, though, too. Tank squad bombing run. Alright guys, I think once they come back from that run, I'm going to call it a stream right there. I really appreciate everybody for being on today. It's been a lot of fun hanging out. Met a nice new guy, Protogen Luca. He's a nice guy from the Netherlands. He gave us a follow today. That was really nice of him. And of course, Judge. Judge always gives me the birthdays. The biddies. Here we go. When he's coming, he's back there, and they're back. Took a little damage there. All right. Let's get these planes landed. I'm assuming that means he's damaged. Yeah, a little bit of damage. Integrity's down a little bit. And we have repair parts. Yes, we do. So, not an issue there. They'll get that fixed. I think these guys are fixing this. Mechanic's working on this one, getting it back up. Just need to get the mechanics over here. Looks like here they come. $66 health too. More people coming over. It's a big plane. Oh shit, and then they went to bed. That was rearming. I may need to move these bombs a little closer then. Okay, these are still... Okay, I just moved them, making sure they're still armed. Then I think I'm going to put the other gun emplacement, like, right... I don't know. God, I should... I mean, now this one covers... Why can't I see how much it covers? There it goes. This one covers all up in here now. So the only thing, this one only covers to there, but I haven't yet to see anybody come from this direction. But I think, see, this is the only gun over here. Here covers, whoop. Yeah, I still think another... I don't know, maybe put that gun right here-ish. I mean, that was a good spot for a gun. Because it helped cover more over on here. And I do know they like coming from this direction. They also like coming from this direction. Which this gun will now handle that, plus this. Hopefully then I won't have any more raids on our barracks. Although bombing the barracks is not a big deal. It's when you bomb this stuff, all my supplies, that's when, ooh. All right, I think we're going to call it right there, guys. We're in a good position to stop right there because we got one day before the new gun emplacement. We'll take a look and see. I may put it right back there. Yeah. But I may have to hire 3 more people because right now I have 15 people, 15 crew that, you know, crew members. And then there's the air crew. But if the air crew goes up on a scramble, I don't think they're here to operate these guns. But I'm not positive. What I'll have to do is look at these names. Desmond, field engineer, laborer. Okay. So that tells you right there what they are. Field engineer, field engineer. See, I don't think there's any pilots. Field mechanic, laborer. Laborer, gunner. Oh, see, there's a gunner. That's from one of the bombers, which is fine. That could be that, but it should be a field guy. We should take this guy off. Oop, Oop, that's not what I want to do. Where'd he go? Right here. Yeah, let's take him off. So he is Francis Collins. Francis Collins right there. Let's take him off. So I don't want him to be a pilot or anything. I should have a cook. Okay, these are all pilots and gunners, navigators, pilots, crew. Flight crew member right there. Crew member. Boom, right there. There we go. All right, that's all 15 people are now on the ground crew. So I don't have anybody, I'm not shorthanding that gun by sending, now I wasn't before because I never sent the bombers out to help fight off the attack coming in. But it's best to have the crew on there just in case the bombers are out on a mission. That gun would have been short, right? All right. So guys, thanks so much for coming. Let's go ahead and save the game. Save as streaming. There we go. Let's go back. Go back to the main menu. All right, the game's saved and we are good to go. Tonight we should be playing some Jump Space. That'll be at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, guys. Please join us for that. It's a lot of fun. It's a co-op game in space where you take damage on your spaceship. You got to run around and fix the damage. You got to shoot people, other spaceships. So you got a gunner, you got a pilot, and then you got an engineer. Typically what you'd have is a pilot, a gunner, and then 2 engineers. And then not only that, you have to go on board these bases and raid these bases and kill off the enemy there and gather loot to be able to upgrade your ship to make it a better ship. So you're trying to find parts for your engines, your shields, parts for your guns, all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of fun, guys. If you haven't looked up Jump Space, definitely do. It just came out like last Friday. So it's fairly new. And we're looking for other players. It is 4-person co-op, so you can only have 4 players, but sometimes we only run into, having 3 on at a time. So we're always looking for other players. So guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Let's see who is actually on right now that we could raid. We'll send you guys over to somebody I know. Wild Dog Gaming is playing Madden football. Ben the Badass is playing Destiny Legends 2. Skipwreck is playing Foxhole. Yeah, let's go check out Ben the Badass. I haven't talked to him in a while. He switched from doing construction now to a tattoo artist. So I'm curious to see how his tattoo is going. How that's all working out for him. Ben the Badass, yeah, I know. Mature content. All right. So let's go raid Ben the Badass. He's playing Dynasty Legends 2. So, guys, we'll see you tonight with some Jump Space. And I'm Captain Adonis. I'm out.
Airstrike complete. Egress route set.